Welcome back again to Terraria. Today we're assessing part 2 called expansion and mining. Most of the day, part 2, what you're mostly gonna do is just gonna try to sort out your stuff, kill something, try not to die, use snow cannon for fun, storage thing. Now build a road above to collect some star. You don't need to use that road for boss fighting because since it's not platform, but if you want to, go ahead, build a bit higher so you don't have problem for now. So build out hay so you don't have to waste material. Hay is very good, very cheap to find. Hay is right next your base every time. Try to clean an enemy from range. Use your powerful snow cannon. Abuse the fact that you have unlimited ammo, since ammo is right next to you. Now just decor stuff. Mostly you're doing expansion, make your place look beautiful, just much better. Now let's go explore for some more ore, since we are having wooden armor, which in hardcore is a big no-no by now. You should have better armor since part 1, but I only starting in part 2, since now I just start recording play. Since you go as I play too, so I use play then record the same time. I got extra snow blocks and try to expand, find some more item. Yeah, mostly snow blocks. At this point I thought there's something up there. I try to explore, nearly drown. As if there's something very worth it up there. Yet no, I'm almost drowned to death. So I use a recall potion. Try to avoid being underwater. If you don't have full water breathing, you will surely die. Now just a mining session. We're just gonna mine most of it. So sometimes you can randomly see batch up of ore. Try to collect them all, especially if they're any type. Any better armor, steel armor. Now try to explore the world a bit to expand your view and see what else nearby. Just hopeful that there's no corruption nearby, or it's gonna be a serious problem. If by any chance you found corruption, you should move to the beach. The beach is much safer, since less flying enemy, less stuff. But if your beach is near corruption or the crimson, better move away, since it becomes double the danger. And sometimes you can accidentally find something you don't want. Now here I'm luckily found a tree, the big tree of gnomes, but there's no gnomes spawning. In the chest where we have some good loot, boomerang. We immediately, there's some ore down here, some sweet ore. Try to remove water, make collecting things easier, not drown. Now you don't really have to mine copper anymore, since you have decent armor, decent stuff. So try to mine as much iron as possible. You see gem tree, just take them all. Now try to make more stuff if you can. Highly recommend making the enchanted boomerang. That extra crisp damage will go a long way, and it's a long range weapon too. Don't worry, that is just a demon altar, not even a corruption zone, so we could at ease a bit. Abuse the fact you have weapon, get rid of that trap, they will instantly kill you. Try to replant gem tree, they could be very useful later on. Mostly of your thing gonna do is running around like this, collecting as much thing and explore. Use your rope to traverse area, get more ore, and try to find the enchanted sword. But since I didn't find it in this part, we will try to find it. Most about exploration of part 2, and you just need to dig more, get more item. Mostly it. If you're able to find enchanted sword, you can change it. You don't have to keep the enchanted boomerang anymore, since the sword is much better. It's already have range attack, so you can be safe. Try to get yourself some good old iron gears, like iron armor and iron pickaxe, to speed up. But by chance, if you found any better ore, make pickaxe of it, and just continue with your armor. You don't have to follow the set rule of which ore to use to make armor, but just highly recommend your prestige from wood, iron, then go for platinum. If your world has gold, then gold. If you reach gold, try to go for the demon knight armor. If not, crimson armor. Highly recommend building a farm to protect yourself. Make an iron bucket. But mostly we will try to find more iron, since I haven't tried to go to my corruption zone. My corruption zone is through the jungle, which we already know. Jungle is very dangerous. We won't try to fight jungle anytime soon, but we still want to explore bit off, so we can find more stuff, more good shit. That's mostly it. Just watch out for ambushing enemy. Remember the armor where you're wearing. Time for some sorting action. Sort out the trash you don't need and the thing you need, and try to grab yourself some good old item. First, smelt some bars. Get some iron bars, copper bars. Just grab everything ore into bars so you can have more room. It's much easier. Make heavy workbench. You're gonna need it later. Not now, of course. Okay, since you have all your ore, let's sort out some stuff. Put some stuff into that stuff. Why do I say stuff so much? Well, mostly it. Now, grab yourself a chest plate. For the chest plate, give you the most. You run out of ore, it's time to do something. To start expanding below your world. Remember. And if you by chance have trash you don't want, set to gimmick or the merchant. Right now, I'm trying to expand my world. See iron, take iron. Try to expand as much as possible. Unlock new biome. Try to be careful of angry dandelion. Kill them down. They will drop day bloom. Very good. Be careful of slime. They can still kill you if you're not careful. Not the green one, the purple one. They're very dangerous. So use your boomerang and destroy them. If you don't have boomerang, use snow cannon. No snow cannon, then use your crossbow. By crossbow means just the bow. Now entering the jungle, we found Pinky. Kill it. Kill it with a weapon. Range will be more preferable, since it's very damaging. And try mostly jungle, you mostly want to use your range attack, since confronting them head on is deadly. Here you see me spraying them down with my snow cannon. Of course this time speed up, so you don't have to watch me slow killing them. Try use your most weapon as benefit. Use your bow. Return if you're low health. You don't have to stay, because it's very dangerous. Now for a good part. The reason why we dig down, not to make a hell elevator yet, since we don't want to go to hell too early. We're gonna die if by chance we found spider or infestation of those cape slime. Cape slime, when they die, they drop more slime, so we don't want to mess with them. Most thing we're gonna do here is expand the mine. Then don't go to hell yet, because if you go to the underworld, you're gonna have serious problem. Try to expand more. As you expand the below ground, later on you can use it to put the goblin tinker and the mechanic down there for some good old benefit. That's it. You don't really have to get pylon yet, but if you want safe travel, you should try to get them, but not right now, since you don't have a good source of income. Try to mine as much as possible. Most of this place is gonna be mining, and most of that, try to protect yourself. Use a weapon. I'm lucky enough to find good gold, which I later on make pickaxe. Most of the thing you're gonna do is just gonna mine. That way expansion, you expand the mine and explore. Try to make a safety way to move him down. Try not to die, of course, because you are in hardcore. Do not forget, this is hardcore. If you die, you lose progress. I will try my best not to die, just for you. Most hardcore, you just do this. Mine, not die. Strike enemy down with weaponry. Remember, the sickle is still pretty good until you get some better sword or you get a enchanted sword. Mostly that. You don't have to suffer too much. If any chance you are underwater, dig up, swim up. Worm is not too much a problem. They barely do any damage. They're very weak. So by chance see them, just kill them already. They're a nuisance. You can chip your health down, but most they do is just annoy you. Beware of slime. Slime infestation is very dangerous. Light up the cave, ensure there's no bats spawn. If bats start spawning, I mean it's of course not good. They can deal a lot of damage and turn you feral. Despite feral give you extra damage buff, it will also make you more vulnerable. So try your best to not let bats spawn and keep mining. That's mostly it. Try not to die, shoot them down. If you bite, try not to fall too deep. You can break your legs and lose some HP. Where I think I probably found the truffle biome or the mushroom biome. So try to expand, explore. If you see some wood underground, that means a cavern or just a shack in there. Always have a chest, so always go for chest. Mine as much amethyst and things you want to make a hook. You can see yellow slime is very dangerous. They spawn remotely down here. So try to kill them. And there it is, one gold chest. Try to disable every trap, be careful, look out for that little pouch on the ground. Again that, we just keep digging, expanding our world. Most of us just gonna do this. Try not to get killed by slit. It can crush your head. And you don't have to mine all gems, since gems mostly used for grappling hooks. You only need 15 of one gem to make grappling hook. So now we just keep mining until we find something good. Luckily, I found some legendary ore spawn. Three types of ore in one mass. I ignore the copper since we don't need copper anymore. Now we're gonna do the crafting and the smelting pot. After we put on a chest and place down a statue. We don't want junk in our backpack, but we don't also want to sell test statue, since you can still use statue to spawn enemy and get their loot. So I highly recommend keeping it until you find the mechanic, of course. Grab yourself some good pickaxe, grab yourself some good old iron bars, and think of should you change. Of course you should change the sickle for a better sword. Grab star, and kill owl. Go. And now start storing stuff. This storage part I was confused a bit, but I try my best. So you don't really have to storage them very neatly, but still recommend a clean storage. Something on this scorches ring out. Make some mana crystal. You don't really need star for now since you haven't unlocked the star cannon, which you haven't break any orbs to contain any gun to call the gunsmith, right? The arms dealer, I just remember. And after you sort out some stuff, it's pretty good. You have plenty of item to make armor with. Jump up there, grab yourself full iron gear. Now look at your defense, you're beefy now. Talk to Gimmet, sell some stuff. Get yourself a better bow. And mostly it. Sell the old bow. Keep the strong bow. Make yourself fishing rod or buckets. Later on you can use both of them. Fishing rod is very important. You could safely fish without getting attacked by enemy. And buy piggy bank. Just for fun. So the third part should be trying to enter the Crimson or the Corruption Zone. And if by chance you have clay, you should make pot. At least a lot of pot. Why I'm saying make pot, you're gonna want plants. You don't want to go to their biome to make them, because this can get very dangerous. Try to get the seed. So collect as much clay you can and make at least 30 plus pot. Or you can just make a whole fucking greenhouse. Why not? Since you have flower pot, that means you have flower, have some good stuff, and mean good time. Make drugs, do drugs. Please don't do real drugs, kid. Just do drugs in game. Even if doing it illegal, just don't do it. So just place all flower pot down. Don't worry. I guess that's mostly it for now. There's not much you can do. After this, I think you should try to mine more trees for extra wood to make platform, or try and find more plant, complete the expansion, probably move to Crimson. Goodbye.